Hey everybody, it's me again. I'm back, and if you couldn't tell, I have got a new desk and setup. I'll show you it at the end, but it's amazing. I'm so happy with it. I went to IKEA and just bought a tabletop and some legs. Anyways, cut to the video. Today I'm gonna just do like a top 10 or whatever. Today I'm just gonna do a top however many pet peeves, because we all have them. We all have things we hate or get annoyed by. So I thought to myself, why not make a video about it? And I have plenty of things that piss me off. I actually made a list while I was at work. Oh, there it is. Right here. Made a list. Pet peeves. All right, number one. So this is just for like retail people. If you've worked retail, then you know absolutely what I'm talking about. And if you've never worked retail, then you might know, but you probably don't understand the level of annoying this is when people, when they go up to the register and say there's like a little scuff mark on something and say it's already like $5, they want another added discount to it. It's already $5. You're only gonna get 10% off. You can't just pay the $5. Number two, if you do live in the Orlando area or just in general, Florida drivers are probably some of the worst drivers ever. When people cut you off like super last minute, and I swear to God, when I say last minute, I mean like literally the last possible second that they could possibly go over is when they'll do it. Say that your exit is right here, and this person over here, say there's no one behind you, and instead of slowing down to like go around and get off, no, they'll speed up, cut you off, damn near almost kill both of you to get off at this exit every time. I hate when people do that. To be honest, I don't like my hair at the moment, so I'm gonna wear a hat. Okay, anyways, now next. I'm literally going off this list I made. Number three, what else do I hate? Trump supporters. That's really all I need to say at that point. I hate people like when you're out doing stuff and you're just kind of minding your own business and you're having a good day. Someone's really rude to you for absolutely no reason. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand what somebody gets out of being rude to another person. Oh my God, I'm stuck. 5, another pet peeve. I think this one, I feel like we all can feel on an emotional level, a spiritual level, on an everything level. Being broke, having no money is probably the worst feeling ever. If you've never gone into your bank account and have seen a $0 balance, then I feel like you're doing extremely well in life. So, I mean, then that's great. You're gonna have to give me some tips. But, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Me, personally, I am working on it, little by little, getting better. But it is hard sometimes to, you know, balance things out. I am thankful for a lot of the benefits that I have in my life and the people that I have in my life, that, you know, the help that I get. But being broke is probably the worst thing. When you can't do something that you really want to do, or you can't go somewhere, it's such a shitty feeling, because you're already upset and miserable because you have no money. Let alone, like, you probably have no money to go buy food for yourself or in the house. So not only are you broke, but you're broke and hungry. So then all that will just lead to you being angry and just pissed off and miserable at everybody. And then you're just going to be a miserable person to be around. That's definitely I wouldn't say a pet peeve, I would just say that's just a shitty thing to deal with. Number 6, I hate. I loathe, like with a passion, and I'm sure everyone does, just unexpected events in your life that occur. Like, say, like recently, my friend, his car completely just shut off, broke, and he had to pay a shit ton of money for it to get fixed. And it's just like, those are things you don't really, you're never mentally prepared or financially prepared. I mean, if you're financially prepared for that, then man, you're doing very well in life. I try to be. Like, I like to have a rainy day fund. I try to, at least, but it's very hard to when you know, when you have a shitty job and, you know, you're barely making ends meet. you know, it's kind of hard. You can't really have a rainy day fun when you're broke. It's just not a thing. It's too difficult. So that sucks. Number 7, Trump supporters. Number 8. What is number 8? I can't even read my own handwriting, Jesus. When people tell me how to spend my money, that annoys the crap out of me, for sure. I hate it. It's like, you didn't just go work a few hours of your day to come home for someone else to be like, oh, you should probably buy this, or you shouldn't be spending this on that. It's like, listen, I work these days, you didn't. If you want to go in and work my job for me, then by all means, you can go ahead and dictate how I spend my money. But unless you are there all the time, then I feel like you have no right to tell me what I can spend my money on, and you have no right to judge me on what I spend my money on. Just because I like spending my money on going to, say, like, festivals and concerts and shit like that, and things that I actually like camera stuff, computer stuff, you know, new stuff for my room, like things that I'm eventually gonna be using, and it's useful. Look, I understand where people are coming from by saying, oh, well, maybe you should cut this out, you know, you can't always go to everything, you can't afford everything, and I'm like, I get that, but I feel like if I'm working extra hard to do it, I feel like I should be allowed to, as long as if I'm paying everything I need to pay and helping out where I can help, where I'm able to help out, I feel like all the extra money that I have, that I should be able to spend it how I want. Number 9, we're on number 9 already. This is something that it more so annoys me than it does, like, than I hate it. Like, I don't hate it as much as it annoys me. It basically is like, say something happened, and say I can remember, I know this, or this is fact, or I read something and this is what it said. I hate when people tell me, no, it's not that, it's this, and I'm like, no, it's not, because I knew, like, if I'm 100% sure and certain that something that I said, like, if I'm saying something and I'm 100% sure and I'm like, no, dude, it's this, I know for a fact it's this, because I read it, or I saw it, or I looked it up to make sure, it pisses me off. Like, it really irks me, because even they'll say something and I'm like, oh, they'll be like, oh yeah, this was this song playing, or this was by somebody, or this song's by this person. I'm like, no, it's not, it's by this person. I don't let things go. I really don't. So my thing, like, that will, like, eat away at me, like, all day, and I will literally Google something either right then and there, or I'll Google it later, and then it could be like a few days later or a week later, I will go back and say, hey dude, by the way, I looked it up. This is what it was. I was right, you were wrong. It's just like we're all too stubborn. I'm stubborn, they're stubborn. It's just a big stubborn fest, and it's a big jackass fest. Number 10, this one I have to say, I follow a lot of people, like musician-wise or band-wise, and then sometimes I will follow, like, fans of the same bands. I see a lot posted on Twitter about, when it comes to, like, fan bases, people are crazy. Like, people, like, don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of a lot of things. Like, I love bands, I love certain groups, I love certain artists. There are some people who, like, I swear to God, invest, like, they would probably sell their firstborn child to Satan if it meant that these artists would be #1 or win a Grammy or something. I'm not even joking, like, I wish I was, because they invest so much of their life and their time that they will never get back. Basically, sorry, I went off on a tangent, but the basis is music snobs. I fucking hate them, because I see people on Twitter all the time bashing everybody or getting mad and, like, talking so much crap about other people because they like a certain group, or they like this band, or they like this artist and not this artist. It's just like, I don't understand why people, like, get so upset about things. And it's a lot, it happens in every genre. It happens in every genre. I see it everywhere. EDM especially, like, when it comes to DJs and producers, like, oh my god. People who are, like, rhythm fans don't like another certain artist, or if you're a bass head, they don't like this artist. If you're fucking into trance and techno, oh, they don't like anything else that's mainstream. It's just like, I don't know, you have a lot of different people who they just hate on music, or like, you know, like in the fandom that I like, you know, with like, so let's talk about pop, you know, you have Fifth Harmony, and then you have Camila, and that sort of guy, it's like a war with most of these people, and I see it, like I said, on Twitter, and I don't know why I follow these people. Sometimes they're funny, and sometimes I'm just like, why would you say that online? Like, that just really, it just really makes you look like an ass. Like, it really does. Like, don't get me wrong, you're not always gonna like an artist, you're not gonna like someone's music, but at the same time, you can't just say, oh, they're a shitty person and they're a horrible person if you've never once in your life met them, hung out with them, and if you don't actually know them personally. I feel like that's a big leap. I mean, besides Donald Trump, we can say we fucking hate him because he's a fucking prick. To go out and say, oh, that this person sucks and all their fans are shitty people for liking them and they deserve to die, or they deserve this, or they deserve a lot of fucking horrible things to happen to them. And I'm just like, dude, you realize that you're just a fan of said artist or said musicians, groups, whatever, bands. Like, you're just a fan. Like, 99.9% of the time, they probably don't even know who you are. They probably will never know who you are. If you are lucky enough to meet, you know, an artist you like, dude, that's great. But even if you meet them, that doesn't mean that you know them. I feel like people meet their favorite artist and they automatically think, oh yeah, I'm their best friend. It's like, no, that doesn't mean they're not gonna, unless these people are calling you or texting you at like 3 in the morning and telling you their life's dreams and worries, and like, or they're having a breakdown, they don't care. They're not your friends. They don't give a shit as much as they say they do. They don't. Like, come on, let's be real. Not one artist, yeah, artists might say, oh, I love them, I love this, but deep down, you know damn well a lot of these people are probably like, God, they're fucking crazy. These people are insane. They're obsessed with it. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just crazy sometimes. I just hate seeing that. It's just so much, it's just a lot of negativity, to be quite honest. And honestly, music is supposed to be an escape from all of the negativity that's happening right now in the world, especially right now in this day and age with Puerto Rico going with them not getting help, and with fucking Trump as president, with fucking Nazis everywhere. Honestly, people just annoy the shit out of me. That's like, the human race just is the biggest pet peeve of mine of all time. But that's all I got, guys. That's all I have for the pet peeves and things that annoy me and make me angry. It's quite a lot. I'm kind of went off on a tangent a little bit. Besides that, a couple of new things that are happening. I bought a guitar off of Let Go, if anybody knows that app. Not sponsored or anything, I just use it a lot. So I found somebody who was selling one. It's a small Maestro. My mom looked at it and was like, why is it so tiny? I'm like, I don't know, but I wanted a smaller guitar to help me learn. So I bought another one, and now I'm learning. Every day I'm practicing, doing something different. So every day I'm taking time to do it, and I'm really adamant about actually learning, because I've really been wanting to learn how to play guitar since I was little, and I never stuck with it. And I keep picking it up and stopping, picking it up and stopping. So I'm trying to really stick to, I don't know, I guess get discouraged a lot, I guess. Besides that, yeah, and then what else did I get? Why do you look so sad?
Don't look so sad. Hi.
Oh, I bought new albums, if you can see back here. I bought these two. These are my 2 new albums I bought, clearly. I bought Halsey, yeah, great album, and the vinyl looks dope as fuck. And classic right here, Frank Ocean's Nostalgia. If you haven't heard this, it's amazing. This is probably one of the first things I've heard from him, and it has some of my favorite songs on here. I have, like, I think everything that Frank Ocean has ever done. I shit you not. If you go on my iTunes, it's like over 70 plus or so songs. It's about 70 songs at least that I have just of Frank Ocean. It's a lot. So clearly, I've been a fan for quite a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And thank you for all this thank you to all of the people who have subscribed to my channel already. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please go on over to my music channel and subscribe there. I will be posting something new really, really soon. I really appreciate you guys for watching my videos. Like I said before, I know not a lot of you watch my vlogs or any of my other videos besides my reaction videos, so I really do appreciate the ones who do watch these. Thank you so much, and that's all I got for you today, so I'm out. I have to go edit this, and I'm kind of hungry, so I'm probably gonna get McDonald's. Bye!